Welcome back to the Agile Auditor at riskvigilantbharat. Let's dive into a massive corporate disaster, shall we?
Picture this. A vendor builds a 5 crore rupee warehouse roof and it completely collapses during the first rainstorm.
Then, the vendor goes bankrupt. The buyer is just left with a ruined factory and zero cash to fix it.
But what if the buyer had demanded a PBG? Well, the vendor's bank would have actually paid for the mess.
A performance bank guarantee, or PBG, is essentially a legally binding promise straight from the vendor's bank. It totally guarantees your protection if the vendor flakes on quality, abandons the project, or breaches the contract.
The bank steps in and pays you a massive penalty to cover all those financial losses.
It's kind of like renting a premium apartment where the landlord demands a hefty upfront security deposit.
If you live peacefully, you get your cash back. Smash the windows? Yeah, the landlord keeps the deposit. So, a PBG is basically a giant bank-backed security deposit designed specifically to protect corporate projects.
Let's look at XYZ Limited. Procurement lead Ria hires vendor A for a 50 lakh rupee conveyor belt.
Smartly, before signing, she demands her 10% PBG. So, the bank issues a 5 lakh rupee guarantee.
Fast forward 6 months. The conveyor keeps breaking down and vendor A absolutely refuses to fix it.
Ria doesn't even bother suing. She just invokes the PBG and the bank instantly hands XYZ 5 lakhs.
Beginners constantly confuse these guarantees, so let's clear up the crucial difference between an ABG and a PBG.
An advanced bank guarantee protects your upfront cash, just making sure the vendor doesn't take it and run.
A performance bank guarantee, though, protects the actual work quality throughout the execution and warranty periods.
Now, for us internal auditors, there's one ultimate red flag we always hunt for: the expired shield.
A PBG has a strict expiration date. If the project gets delayed, you absolutely must formally extend it.
Try invoking an expired guarantee, and the bank's going to tell you straight up, we owe you nothing.
That's exactly why auditors rigorously check the PBG tracker. Every single guarantee must be renewed before it expires.
The absolute bottom line here: a PBG ensures that if the vendor fails, the bank pays up. So, tell me, are your other vendor contracts actually ironclad? We'll investigate that exact vulnerability next time.